If you're ever in a car accident and need to deal with the insurance company, do not assume they're on your side. Insurance adjusters may sound helpful, but their job is to save their company money, not to protect your future. I'll be breaking down the 5 most common tactics insurance companies use to reduce or deny your car accident claim so you don't get taken advantage of. Hi, I'm attorney Greg Oberg. For over 30 years, my firm and I have been fighting for injured Texans, working to get every client the maximum compensation they deserve. If you or a loved one have been hurt in an accident, let's talk. Give us a call at 972-682-9700 for a free consultation. Let's go over the 5 most common tactics I see insurance companies use all the time and what you can do to push back. Tactic number 1, shifting blame to the accident victim. One of the first things insurance adjusters will do is try to shift blame back onto you. Even if the other driver clearly ran the red light, was distracted, or rear-ended you, the insurance company may ask leading questions like, "Were you distracted at all?" or "Did you have time to avoid the crash?" It might sound casual, but their goal is to use your answers to argue that you were partially responsible. In Texas, we have something called comparative fault. If they can prove you were even 20% at fault, they can reduce your payout by that amount. And if you're found more than 50% responsible, you get nothing. This is why you need to be very careful about what you say after an accident, especially to the other driver's insurer. Don't admit fault, don't speculate, stick to the facts, and ideally, let your attorney handle communications from the start. Tactic number 2, delaying the claims process. Another classic tactic is the slow walk. Insurance companies know you have bills piling up, medical expenses, car repairs, missed work, and they know the longer they make you wait, the more pressure you'll feel to accept whatever offer they throw your way. They'll say your paperwork is under review, a supervisor needs to sign off, that they're waiting for more documents. Weeks go by, then months, and during that time, your financial stress increases. They're hoping you'll cave just to get it over with. Don't fall for it. Document every communication. Keep copies of all your bills and appointment records. And most importantly, get a lawyer who can push back and hold them accountable for their legal obligations. The right attorney knows how to speed things up and, when necessary, to file a lawsuit to force the action. Tactic number 3, investigating the accident. Now, this one sounds like they're doing their job, but pay close attention to how they investigate. They'll comb through social media, surveillance footage, even your medical records, looking for anything that might weaken your claim. They may ask for a recorded statement and try to catch you saying something inconsistent. They may also try to send you to a doctor of their choosing for an independent medical exam, which is often anything but independent. These doctors are hired repeatedly by insurance companies and know how to write reports that downplay your injuries. Be extremely cautious. You're not obligated to share your entire life story. You're not required to provide a recorded statement, and you don't have to accept an insurer's version of the facts. When you're represented, your lawyer shields you from these tactics and makes sure your story is heard clearly and fairly. Tactic number 4, disputing injuries and medical treatment. Let's say you're already seeing a doctor, attending physical therapy, and dealing with the pain. The insurance company may still come back and say your injuries aren't that serious. They'll argue your treatment was unnecessary or that you waited too long to seek care, which must mean that you weren't really hurt. They may even dig into your past to claim your injuries were pre-existing. For example, if you had a bad back years ago, they'll try to blame your current pain on that, not the crash. That's why it's important to see a doctor right away and follow their instructions closely. Be honest about your symptoms. Don't minimize them. And never miss appointments because gaps in care give insurers ammo to deny or reduce your claim. Medical documentation is one of your strongest forms of evidence. The more consistent your care, the stronger your case. Tactic number 5, pressuring quick and lowball settlement offers. This is possibly the most common trick in their book, offering you a fast lowball settlement and making it sound like it's in your best interest. They'll say things like, "This is the best we can do," or "If you hire a lawyer, they'll just take a cut." What they won't say is that their offer barely covers your current bills, let alone your future medical care, missed work, or pain and suffering. These offers are usually made early before you even know the full extent of your injuries. Accepting one means you're signing away your rights. Once you agree, you can't go back, and you can't ask for more if your condition worsens or if you need surgery down the road. Always have a professional review any settlement before you agree to anything. A lawyer can calculate the true value of your claim, including your damages now and in the future, and negotiate from a position of strength. The first offer is rarely the best. Don't leave money on the table just to wrap things up quickly. Dealing with insurance after a car wreck can be exhausting, but you don't have to go it alone, and you don't have to accept less than you deserve. Document everything, avoid giving recorded statements, stay consistent with your medical treatment, and get help from someone who knows the system inside and out. Insurance companies have their experts on their side, so you should too. If you've been in a car accident and you're feeling overwhelmed or unsure about what to do next, you don't have to figure it out alone. At Oberg Law Office, we've been helping injured Texans for over 30 years, and we're here to help you too. If you or someone you care about was hurt in a crash, call us at 972-682-9700. Let's talk about what happened and what your options may be. And if this video helped you, don't forget to subscribe and check out the next one.